mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends. I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. LaVille.
We live, we lit.
Welcome to Wordplay Podcast episode Reggie Miller. That's 31 for those who don't know.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes,
I'm
sir.
your host, Dre Parker, and as always, by my side, Big Jay. What's good, bro?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
How in the fuck was your week?
Excellent, bro. I got some time to just chill, and me and the baby, you know what I'm saying, just flopped around this bitch and chill.
You talking about flopped around
We
this bitch.
slept, nigga, so much. I feel energized and all that shit.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm tired of shit because my week has been a little rough.
Damn, my nigga, what happened? What's up?
Podcast don't pay the bills just yet.
Yes,
so
sir.
nigga still got a 9 to 5, and I got to go deal with all type of bullshit in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it's Friday night, and we are recording. So that is last week. We're not going to worry about that.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm sure at this point when you hear this, like I said, this is Wordplay The Podcast.
The Early Late Show.
A.K.A. The Early Late Show.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
We talk about shit early, but it usually come out late. So that's like the running joke of the show. But Nicki Minaj has probably been the most talked about individual for this past week.
Yeah, by far.
With her album dropping, which we're going to touch on that, and the beefs.
Nigga, she was...
Yeah, she was assaulting niggas.
She was just spraying, nigga. Everybody
So
can get it.
I want to dive right into that a little bit. So me and Big J, we don't talk literally during the week just to make sure that we got enough content for the show. So I haven't asked him about the album, how he like it.
Yeah.
What you think about it?
I thought it was, look, surprisingly, I thought it was hard. I didn't like maybe I would say a third of the songs.
Right.
But overall, it was a good album for her.
Okay.
I actually liked it probably about maybe like an inch more than Cardi B shit.
All right, so you said an inch more than Cardi B shit?
Yeah.
Cardi B had some records on that motherfucker, man.
But a lot of those records we heard before the album even came out, so
Right.
it kind of was over, like fizzled out. I kind of looked for the new shit that was on the album.
Right,
and it's probably like a couple songs, but Nicki, I seen a lot of shit. I probably won't play that shit a lot, but when it come on, I ain't gonna be mad at it.
All right, so I listened to the shit, and she got some dope records on her. Shouts out to Nicki. I feel like this probably is her best body of work.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm just saying me, nigga. I'm not asking you to say no. I'm just telling you how I feel.
Yeah.
But still, Nicki is one of those artists that's very entertaining to me as an artist.
Okay.
But I don't be really checking for her music.
So what's the entertainment? Like her talking and shit?
Her talking, you know what I'm saying, her actions, and she fine.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? She's nice to look at.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't really check for her music like that. Not really a fan.
I ain't gonna say that. I like when she owns shit. Her music per se is
Like, I mean, yeah, when she do features and shit, that's the thing. I don't mind her on features. She can rap, she can put, you know what I'm saying, music together very well.
Yeah.
She's just not a person that I'm, you know
Checking
what I'm saying,
for.
I'm checking for as far as music goes.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Like I said, I like her, and shit, if it come up, I ain't mad at it, but like I said, I don't listen to that shit for real.
Yeah, I'm not like, shouts out to her. And then so my question to you is, before we get into the beefs, so y'all know about the beefs. Like, she done said a lot of shit about a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, she went hard on a couple niggas.
And do you think that was a ploy to sell her album?
Yeah, I think so, because I think they looked at the first week numbers and seen that they wasn't gonna be as high as expected.
On some real shit,
Yeah.
I think that shit was pre-planned and thought out.
I don't even
Just
think
because
so.
of the Cardi B reign that we in.
Yeah.
Cardi B literally, bro, she pregnant, she at the crib. Shouts out to Cardi B. Not pregnant, but she's had a baby. She doing this shit like that. And I've noticed the influx in her music when it comes to playing it. Like, they play that shit a whole lot now. She got 4 songs that's on the radio, and they play continuously on all channels. So that lets me know that the label is working for her, just to keep her relevant.
She the breadwinner right now.
Well, not even just that, but to keep her relevant. Keep her music flowing, so we know that she's still an artist.
So she got that stimulus package. Like, all the radio stations gonna play it.
In this landscape of artists, like, nigga, if you take a year off, it's like
Yeah, it's
You
detrimental.
cold.
Yeah.
You cold. You feel what I'm saying? So the objective is to flood it with the music. So I get it. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with that at all.
Yeah.
But it is a Cardi B wave now, right this second.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Nicki's recent debacles that she been having was pre-planned, just to push the album a little more.
So what they doing now is you got artists like Travis Scott just dropped his shit like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. What they doing is they lumping in ticket sales and merch and the album sales now. So it's all together. So it counts. So you can do some shit where you can be like, you buy the album, you get a free ticket to the show.
Okay.
You get some merch, you get free ticket to the show, which is a free album.
Right.
And so they packaging it so every ticket sold and all the merch is going into the album sales. So it boosts. So Nicki did that, and then the little influx of shit, her talking on the internet, it boosted it because I guess it was projected to be like around like 120 something.
Right. Now
it's projected to go like 170. So you know what I'm saying? The little shit she did and putting the merch in is probably gonna be higher than that too.
Right. Like I said, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like I said, I get it. You know, I just was asking you.
Is that fair though? You think that's fair? Like for them to be able to lump the ticket sales and merch in with
to count as
album sales?
units?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't think that's fair. But in the landscape that we're in as far as music go, I think they trying shit now because it's just like
I think it's a way for the labels to recoup, especially if you sign in a 360.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, but they like that. That's what it sound like.
Yeah.
But it sound like a 360 deal with some peanut butter and jelly on top of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because a 360 deal just sounds like Satan working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they make a 360 deal sound, because you in my pocket on every angle. Well, like, this how we gonna play it, nigga. Like, we gonna, just lump everything together. We still getting everybody's still getting a piece of it. We just lumping it all together.
But now the labels is getting more because they selling more records, technically. You get what I'm saying? Because normally they lose out when the artists drop an album because they record sales don't balance out to what they spent on the record.
Right.
So the artist normally goes on tour and shit and get their shit up. But now that the merch and the ticket sales from the tours is included, now shit, a 360 deal gonna benefit out of it because now the record sales gonna go up and they never was getting money from there. So
I mean, them motherfuckers
it make everybody happy, I guess.
They in them meetings, man. They trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but back in the day, you had to sell physicals. Now, nigga, you ain't even selling no physicals. This all internet shit.
But I still would think that the single would move and will recoup for the entire album.
Sometimes when you get one like God's Plan, but Nicki ain't had one for this album like that.
She didn't have one.
So
she didn't have one. Hell, Travis Scott didn't even have one.
No, but he don't need it.
No, he don't. But
you know what? I ain't even going bullshit because at first I said that because he sold like I think it was like around 3 or 4.
100,000.
Yeah.
Shit.
But what it is, they said this nigga had like $250 in merch. So how much did he?
Shout out to Travis Scott for hustling.
So how much did he really sell? You get what I'm saying, bro? That's fucked up.
About 150.
Ain't no telling. Then the ticket sales, and then you know what I'm saying. That shit.
Something light.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Something light.
If you really like, if they should be measured on the physicals because this internet shit is always ways to fudge it. You can't fudge a physical album being sold.
No, you can't. But you can't buy your own shit.
Yeah, labels do that shit all the time. You remember when they had dropped Magna Carta?
So it's ways of going about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Sprint bought like a million of them bitches to make Hove go platinum in that same day.
So it's like I said, it's ways about it. You know what I mean? To fudge the numbers.
Yeah.
But now this shit just getting ridiculous. You know, but
for sure.
But I want to get into so Nicki Minaj done had several what we call it tiffs.
Nigga, she was snapping on these niggas.
She was but ain't nobody dying, so it's not beef. So I want to clear that up. Ain't nobody dying, so it's not beef. But she had some tips this week.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, I want to talk. I don't want to get into the one with Safaree just yet.
Yeah.
Because that's really, really personal.
You gotta unpack that one.
Now, the DJ Self. If y'all don't know who DJ Self is a DJ that is on 105. Power, you know, the same one, Breakfast Club. Yeah, and he's also on Love and Hip Hop New York, which I think he might be getting off of that shit because the last season he wasn't on there as much.
Yeah.
And usually when a nigga started getting like not on there that much, he end up getting right off the show.
Yeah.
But so
matter of fact, they said on the Breakfast Club that he wasn't coming back.
Oh, okay, so he's not a Love and Hip Hop nigga no more. All right, cool. Now, and he's Gwinnett Entertainment. I'm not gonna, shit on his shit. Mariah Lynn is his artist. He got a couple other little
Dream Doll.
Okay, he got a couple of artists or whatever. So, now this is a story that we're told by Nicki. I want to try to do my Nicki. No, I ain't gonna do that shit. But I was gonna do my Nicki one.
Yeah, that was gonna be viral, nigga.
Yeah. All right, so he asked her for a hug. She declined. And he asked her for a drop. She declined. So she felt like he felt the way about it.
Yeah.
Now, he said that, and he said, she said shit. He said that DJ Clue asked her to do a drop for him.
Yeah.
She declined. And she said he had attitude. Whatever. Now, the only part that's like really throwing me off when it comes to Nicki is because if she never would have said nothing about it, we wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. So that let me believe that you're lying.
I feel like she was lying too. Self shit, because like if Clue doing an interview, he don't want Self in there fucking with his mojo and shit and going in there because he ain't a part of the show. So what? As a power DJ, you want to get DJs. I mean, you want to get drops for all the DJs that work there.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. If they ain't present, then you can still put it in rotation during the shows and shit. Mm-hmm. So he probably asked her for a drop. She was like, "Nah, I don't fuck with him like that."
Right.
And he probably told her like, "Nigga, you ain't getting no drop because she don't fuck with you like that."
Right.
And he probably felt some type of way. He felt like the reason that she don't fuck with him is because he friends with Safaree.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You cannot fraternize with the enemy.
Or it could be like, nigga, he put Cardi B on.
But he did. He did, because he the one. I think he's the reason why she's on the show.
They was fucking with each other.
Right. He's the reason why she's on the show. Now, but she also says that he missed his
meal ticket.
His meal ticket by not, I guess.
Yeah, because now she got new management.
She got new management,
managed by QC and all that shit.
Right. But that does not necessarily mean that he's not getting anything.
Yeah, because she said that too. Nicki said it in her tweet. Like, you getting crumbs now when you supposed to.
It don't matter. I'm getting something.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, an old nigga told me this shit a long time ago. If you got the power to make somebody else successful, your future is set. Mm-hmm. Period. So, hats off to Self for that. He saw something in her that nobody else did at that time.
Yeah.
But, Nicki, I love you. But you're fucking lying. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Why did you get on social media to tell about this situation?
Because it'll make it go viral and people will look at her album and shit more. It was just, you can tell it was a direct, like a marketing campaign.
It used to be where motherfuckers literally, bro, like be, how can I put it? Like, where you didn't really know how this shit rolling, like, as far as the marketing.
Yeah.
You see this shit so clear and vivid now, like, that shit crazy.
But the reason it's like that, nigga, because 50 Cent, when he did that shit, when he fake pretend like he was beefing with Ye. You know what I'm saying? When they was getting ready to come out, and that shit was all fugazi and shit.
Yeah, but I don't think that was a beef. Like,
they was portraying it to like they ain't like each other, but they really didn't have no problem, and they planned it out beforehand.
I remember them being on 106 in Park, and they was talking about album for album, sale wise.
Yeah.
If I win, you stop rapping. If you win, I stop. That type of shit.
Yeah.
So but I mean, he gonna play it up anyway.
No, but what I'm saying is they made other artists comfortable enough to like, okay, that's playing some shit, or I'm just about to lie on you and get some crowd. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like they times that shit times 5, and you know.
Now I'm glad you said that word.
What?
Clout.
Yeah.
Do you think Nicki Minaj is clout chasing, making that like just talking about the motherfucker she talking about?
I don't think she clout chasing like because she don't want they fame because they don't got more fame than her. But what I do think she capitalizing on that she can roast these niggas, and these niggas ain't like really got nothing to stand on to go back at her like that. So it's like easy targets. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because she could have went for Cardi. Cardi ain't pregnant no more. She ain't like the victim, so they can go if it really was some beef shit.
I don't think Cardi B is her best bet.
But no, that's what I'm saying. She went for the easy targets. Right. Nigga Safaree, nobody liked this nigga anyway, bro. And DJ Self, who the fuck for real like really know this nigga other than loving hip hop people.
That's why her album didn't do as good as we, probably thought it would have.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? She's on a decline. She knows it. She knew it. But the moment Cardi B caught fire.
But the music industry is not what it was when she had those albums that came out that really like charted like that. So it ain't never gonna be like that for nobody for real. Drake can barely even get over 500. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he hitting 1 million.
My nigga Cole still getting over 500 though.
Yeah, but he got a slow burn.
I don't give a fuck. It's still going up.
It ain't gonna go up no more. I guarantee you.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. He just dropped that fire ass freestyle.
That don't mean it's gonna go up.
All right, so now I want to talk about this Safaree shit. I know we on Nicki for a long time, but this nigga done did a lot of shit this week.
He just a ham anyway, nigga.
Don't do that, bro.
I
told you he a cool ass cornball.
No, bro, that nigga's a ham sandwich, bro. I can't be in the same vicinity as this nigga as far as like we don't rock the same way.
Why? Because he wear minks and glasses and shit like that?
No, because he do like gay ass shit.
Like
man.
what?
Like the video when he was twerking and shit.
He had a twerk video?
Yeah, he had like a Jamaican twerk video, bro. Man. Like shit like that. Like it's just like he a ham, bro. He be trying to act like he's so cool, and this nigga ain't. Like he just a lame ass nigga. I think
he's a genuine good dude, bro. Like on some real shit.
He might be, bro, but he too much of a cornball, and if he ain't even one of them cornballs where he just like that's his personality and shit. Right. It's like he trying to be a cornball on purpose.
Well, I mean, shit, it might work. Hey, we talking about him?
Yeah.
So something working.
Nah, because Nicki was talking about him and she was roasting the shit out of him.
I mean, we talked about him a couple times on the show.
Yeah, but it was for shit that he was doing, like crying and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? It wasn't like we was like, oh,
nigga, don't act like you too gangster to cry, nigga.
I ain't crying on Angie Martinez, nigga. I tell you that much. I don't give a fuck what you tell me.
Shout out to Angie Martinez with your fine ass.
Cougar ass.
Man, that's a fine motherfucker. But anyway, now, I really didn't like the way, like, first off, she went on Funk Flex.
Yeah.
And her and Funk Flex used to have beef or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And now they no longer have beef. They squashed it.
Yeah, because he said he liked the Chung Lee when that shit came out. And he played that shit.
So she get mad when niggas don't like her records?
Basically.
Is that it, Nicki?
That's what it feel like, bro. That's why she mad at Charlamagne and Envy, because they ain't like
But Charlamagne said that he liked the record. He liked her album.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna say that shit just to get you on a fucking show.
But they still be pumping Cardi like crazy. So she ain't gonna fuck with them. She got a good album. They said she went on the press run. She went on even like podcasts and shit, bro. And she ain't fuck with Joe Budden because he talked so much shit. And then Charlamagne because he talked so much shit.
But I don't understand. Like, you want niggas to kiss your ass that bad? I can't be honest. What the fuck am I doing that shit for?
I ain't even gonna bullshit you. Like, Rob Markman, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, genius, good content and everything. But when they brought her out, bro, they was like dick sucking from the beginning. They singing that song and shit before she coming out. Like, they party into it as she coming out. That shit ain't that hot.
I can't do that, bro. I can't do that.
Don't do that fake shit.
Listen here, and this for any artist that decide that you want to come on Wordplay. We will be honest. If the shit good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
Yeah.
And it's our opinion. You cannot be mad at somebody for having an opinion. Everybody not gonna like you. But the beautiful thing about that is you don't need everybody to like you.
For real.
You feel what I'm saying? It's enough motherfuckers in this world where all you need is 1% of people to fuck with you and you will succeed.
Opinions is like assholes, nigga. Everybody got one. Everybody got one, my nigga.
Right, bro. All right, you just shitted on just my love. This is me. Yeah, but it's cool. I still love you. Now, opinions is like ass.
It is, nigga.
All right, yeah, but that's true. I wish you wouldn't, you know what I mean, would have said it something differently. But
niggas,
I know. But anyway, Nicki, your album is okay. Like I said, I'm not checking for you as far as music, but I'll check for you when I see you in a dress or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm a creep.
Yeah, you're a creep for sure.
Now, leave Safaree alone, Nicki. Leave him alone. Don't stop talking about him, man. You know he ain't built like that. Realistic. You know what, bro? You know what I think? I think Nicki is just as corny as Safaree.
You think
the only difference is that she's a star.
You think so?
Look at the shit that she do. She not going on your podcast or show because you said something bad about her album. That's some cornball shit.
I mean, a lot of niggas do that though. Drake be doing that too. He only go on platforms.
You gonna really mention him?
And I'm just saying, it's a lot of bigger artists who do that. Kendrick don't do a lot of interviews.
But that's a choice. J. Cole don't do a lot of interviews, and nobody really have anything bad to say about his album. Either I like it or I don't. And he's one of them niggas that respect your opinion.
Yeah.
It's art.
But he different though. You can't put him in the same category.
I understand that. But he said he don't do interviews because he just don't do interviews.
He don't embrace his stardom or his fame at all. So that's why he different than all the other niggas.
But I really believe that. And you can like clip this shit. I think Nicki Minaj and Safaree are a perfect match. They both corny. Period. She
do corny shit, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know if she as corny as that nigga.
That's why they was together. If they was really together. Because, listen, all I know is when Nicki Minaj first came out, I keep my bad bitch, let me sign your boob. She was gay as fuck and proud. Then all of a sudden, she got a boyfriend.
My nigga, if anybody spend 10 bands on your hairline, that's love.
Oh, she bought that?
She bought that nigga hairline. She exposed the nigga for it because she bought it.
Cool.
And she said 10 bands, and he was like, no, it was 12.
All right.
So, I mean, that shit.
And he's honest. You can't never knock a nigga, like, whatever. I feel like, you know what, fuck it, though. Everybody is a little cornballish in certain ways, bro.
My question is, if you gonna go and get the surgery and shit, why the fuck is you still using Beijing?
That's what he do?
He still used Beijing, bro. You can tell.
It ain't work like he thought it was gonna work. It was a waste of $12,000. Because if I'm paying $12,000 for a hairline, my shit gonna look like Steve Harvey old shit.
My nigga,
period.
My shit gonna be right above my eyebrows. So I don't do that shit, my nigga.
I ain't gonna have no eyebrows, nigga.
Yeah,
my shit gonna go straight
connect.
from eyes, lashes to line up, nigga. That's it.
Nigga, all that shit.
Hey, 12,000 shit. But I'm holding on to my shit. Waves booming, I'm holding on to my shit. I'm thinning a little bit, but I'm holding on. I think I'm gonna last the long haul.
I think me too, bro.
I think I'm gonna go all the way with it. Now, have you said everything you need to say about Nicki?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
All right. So now you got something on the thing. Now I saw this earlier about Teyana Taylor. I know she was on tour on later that night tour?
Yeah, the Jeremih tour. Yeah.
Shouts out to both of them. And it said that she left the tour.
Yeah.
Now, I'm hoping TMZJ got the lowdown.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to inform me, bro.
All right, so Teyana Taylor agreed to do the tour under the assumption that she was going to be a co-headlining the tour with Jeremih. Mm-hmm. So as the time went on, she was opening. And she like, nah, nigga, like they was treating her like her sound wasn't good. Mm-hmm. But then when Jeremih come out, his sound good. And they like, you treat me like I'm the under person and we supposed to be on the same level with this shit.
As far as what?
As far as like they supposed to co-headline the tour. But she was opening up. Okay. She like, I'm not an opener, nigga. I'm a co-headliner. I started like when I was told about this tour and they brought it to me, they were saying that it was gonna be a co-headliner thing. It wasn't saying like she was on the undercard. Right. And she said she started seeing the marquee like with his name bigger than hers and a whole bunch of little funny shit and shit. So she went to him and I guess he ain't react. He like, shit, it is what it is. And I guess they had a show in New York and that was like the last straw. Yeah. And they didn't give her the last spot. They let Jeremih close the show anyway. And so she felt the way and she was like, fuck this shit. And then she just went on Instagram and just like roasted this nigga, but called him lazy and shit. Like this nigga, he ain't really like cold like that to be acting like no diva and shit. So basically that's what.
And what is she? I'm about to be Petty LaBelle. All right, so listen here.
Yeah.
Teyana Taylor. I get what you feel. You was under an impression that you were co-headlining something. But my baby, you ain't got no work to co-headline anything.
Another thing she said, she felt like they was using her because she hot right now. She had an album come out. A lot of people liked it.
She's not hot, bro. Look, okay, listen.
She ain't hot, but
Teyana,
she coming off a brand new album.
Up here at Wordplay The Podcast, we think you are a dope ass artist. I'm gonna say that first, okay? Because I don't want no misunderstanding.
Yeah.
But this is a business. It's not personal. You are Monique, and Jeremih is Amy Schumer.
Damn, you put Jeremih that high?
And this is why I say that. And compare it to each other. I'm not putting Jeremih that high, but Jeremih got records. #1 records.
Yeah.
Like in the last 5 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Did her album even chart?
I believe so.
Where?
I'm not
Does she have a hit record?
No.
Does she have a hit single?
Nope.
The only thing you got working in your favor is the fact that you married an NBA nigga and you got a TV show on MTV. That's what's in your favor.
No. She got the core people that buy hip hop music and listen to music and like R&B and shit.
Right.
She captured them. She just haven't captured the masses in the mainstream.
But Jeremih has. Jeremih has been on hip hop radio, R&B radio, top 40 radio.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, realistically, I know he's not Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. He's not Trey Songz. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't even. Hell, he's not Tank.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For real.
But realistically, he's a much bigger artist than you as far as money. If I throw a show right now and it's just Teyana Taylor on the bill, I mean, some people might come if I promote the shit out of it.
Yeah, but if you put Jeremih on
If I put Jeremih on, I'm going to sell more tickets. That's just a fact. This is business. I get where she coming from as far as, you know, I was under the impression that I was, you know, it was a co-headliner
and that
thing.
was the thing.
And now I feel like I'm getting opened up.
But I feel like it's only making her look bad because...
It makes her look bad.
Just because they had her under the wrong impressions. So I can look at it from her angle. If she was told one thing and then they did it this way, I would be mad too.
Yeah, I'd be mad. I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
But realistically...
That's how it should have been anyway.
It's how it should have been anyway. It's how it should have even been set up.
Yeah.
But she probably wouldn't even have did the tour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But with Jeremih, bro, like on some
talking.
real 100 shit, like, it's other female artists that I would have put him with other than Teyana Taylor. On some real 100 shit.
It ain't, I mean, shit, you got like her, you got
SZA, I don't know what she doing.
But I think Teyana hotter than them right now.
No.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
Shit, hell, Queen Naja hotter than Teyana Taylor. Shouts out to Queen Naja, Detroit song. She's hotter than her. Her record is spinning.
No, but I'm not saying her, but niggas like they follow her on Instagram and they like her dancing. And I'm saying she's just more of a figure right now.
Period. Right. I have no problem with that. Now, I put it to you like this. If that Faded video would have came out like now,
yeah,
and then the tour started, then yeah, I get like she got a co-headline. She's, you know what I mean? She got to do the dance move, whatever, the routine. Make for a good show. I think it's dope.
Even when they did the thing where they kind of like the hip hop thing for VH1, where they did the old school hip hop shit, and she broke her foot and she was dancing. She was like the biggest impression on that shit. So as far as like dancing and shit. So what I'm saying is she captured everybody else for other shit. She might not be the highest in music.
That's what I'm
saying. But
saying.
as far as overall, I think she a bigger star than a lot of those girls we just said. Yeah.
Not even. Because, you know what? I agree with you that. She's an overall bigger star. Or star potential. But she ain't there. She's just a person who's known. We know who she is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, realistically, what is she famous for?
I mean, I understand that. But she getting looks like... She getting Playboy looks and shit like that. She was on the cover of Playboy.
So was she in Playboy?
She was in and she was on the cover.
Did she get naked?
I ain't look at it. I just seen the cover. But...
Creep.
yeah, creep.
I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is that's a look. Somebody her caliber shouldn't get those type of looks. That's what I'm saying. She got star power outside of music.
Bro, like, I'm not saying that she's not known. We know she's known. We're talking about her. We know who she is.
I know. I'm saying that makes her a bigger star.
But I told you,
we don't even know where her is from.
2-3 episodes
ago,
she missed her boat. When she was supposed to come out, like after that Cruel Summer, real shit, because I hadn't heard anything. I didn't even know that was Teyana Taylor doing the features on that album. I'm like, oh, she dope. Her voice was dope.
Yeah.
She should have dropped then. But I know it's timing in this game.
And she was younger though, so the content probably wouldn't have been.
But she was. But it doesn't really matter. You had young niggas talking about old nigga shit.
I understand that, but I think people looking at her now and her whole package now, you can believe what she sings more so than what she did before.
Her boat, bro.
I don't think so.
Kanye dropped the ball on that. Teyana should have been out.
Yeah, she should have been out.
This shouldn't even been her first studio album, nigga. It should be her third.
But I don't think she would have been as big. I think she would have been like on her third the same way she is now, basically.
Bro, listen. All right, cool. I feel you, and I feel like you're trying to advocate for her.
No, I'm just saying I don't feel like it would have changed that much. I feel like she would have been the same star. It's just her age and maturity and her content of the music. It strikes people now because she kind of like a little freaky. You know, if she would have came out, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 years ago, you got to think about it. She was still a teenager, my nigga.
How you know she wasn't freaking in though?
But still, we wouldn't have received it the same, nigga.
Nobody wouldn't have cared.
We definitely would have cared.
I wouldn't have cared.
Nigga, we ain't looking at Ariana Grande like that.
What I'm saying is, as far as the music, young niggas talk about the most adult shit.
I understand
been like that. So what is the difference from her talking that shit?
But
even if she's 18, 19, how old is Teyana Taylor?
I think she's like 25-ish.
So let's say 5 years ago she was 20.
Yeah.
She still should have been out.
But you gotta think about it.
7 years ago she was 18. She should have been out.
Her body was like developed when she had her baby. She wouldn't even develop like that, so niggas wasn't looking at her like that. Everything
it's all up, but but she with if she with a powerhouse like Good Music, and yes, I believe Good Music is a powerhouse because they got a lot of great artists over there.
Yeah,
she could have made like when nigga with Chains, Shine, Sci-Hi, Pusha.
But when Cruel Summer came out, they ain't had Chains.
You sure?
Yeah,
I could have swore he was on that Cruel Summer album.
He might have been on there, but he wasn't on the label yet.
But whatever. And then she been around so long, everybody like people fuck with her and they know her. So it ain't like she couldn't put a couple phone calls in to get, you know what I'm saying, some work or features or whatever like that. She got that ability or had that ability. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But I still think that she should have been out. And for her to feel like I said, if they told you were gonna co-headline, I'd have walked away from that shit too. Period. I don't know what your financial situation is, but I'm pretty sure you don't need the money. And plus, you probably already got paid because you already did some shows anyway. So, but Jeremih is a bigger artist than her. Period.
But I can understand her.
From a business standpoint, what would you do?
I'm not looking at it from no business aspect. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of what they told her and then what happened. You can't get mad at her reaction because y'all lied to her. Y'all shouldn't have lied to her in the first place. Y'all would have told her the truth, and then y'all would have dealt with whatever it was if she would have walked away or did the shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But y'all put yourself in a fucked up position by lying.
Yeah.
If y'all would have told her the truth, then she wouldn't have had nothing to say.
Who said they lied though?
She did.
I really don't be believing a lot of shit these motherfuckers be saying, but I'm gonna go with what she's saying.
But why would she even do all of this? If she figured she was just gonna be the
because why? Because my thing is
non-headliner. Then why would she? Because
my thing is, how many shows did they do before they got to New York?
I think like 4.
So you do 4 shows and then you get to your home state, and naturally when you get to your home state, you want to kind of close the show. It's just your people.
Yeah.
Right.
If they would have let her close the show, she probably would have finished the tour.
She probably would have finished the tour. So my issue is, did you lead the tour because you didn't get your way as far as closing the show in your home state? Or
no,
because,
that was just
because you did the other 4. You did the other 4 shows.
That was just the straw that broke the camel back, my nigga.
No problem. But if I'm co-headlining, one night I close, one night you close. That's normally how that shit work.
Yeah, or they close together.
Or we close together. One night I close, you close. You know what I mean? That type of shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if that's how that shit go, we 4 shows in already, and I still ain't closed the show. So when we get to New York, like I already know.
But you never know because I'm not exactly sure where these shows was at. But they could have been like West Coast shows, and Jeremih is bigger on the West Coast, so she could have figured like shit. While we on the West, they probably gonna let him close. When we get back to the East, I'm gonna close.
Well, I guess it's a lot of shit that a lot of variables that we probably need to, you know what I'm saying,
flesh out a little bit. But yeah,
right. But at the end of the day, like Teyana, I feel like that's some spoiled shit you did, and it looks bad. What about you, Jay?
I feel her. If they lied to her and she telling the truth and they lied to her, I understand it because then you could have gave her a chance to make a decision otherwise.
Right. Or y'all should have just let her close in her home state. That would have made sense.
But I don't understand why they ain't even do that.
Yeah,
they might have been being an asshole because they seen that she was bad about the shit.
Right. All right. So on to something different, a little more violent.
See, this one, did you read about this shit?
I saw it, but I didn't look at it. I just was like, these niggas tripping.
I seen a little bit, but I seen 6ix9ine do a little rant afterwards. But go ahead and introduce it.
Okay, well, 50 Cent, 6ix9ine shot a video.
Cassanova and a couple other artists
was around.
Yeah. Uncle Murda.
Okay, so pretty much
some New York shit.
Some New York gangster type shit. Most, I guess gangster.
Yeah.
And somebody started shooting.
Yeah.
What can you expect?
What's funny is they said it was a white Porsche pulled up and a nigga jumped out and let off 11 shots and hopped in that bitch and drove off. A white Porsche.
What does that mean?
Whoever did it got some money, nigga.
So, are you insinuating?
No, I'm not saying another artist did it, but that's a cold way to do a drive-by, nigga. You pull up on a nigga in a 2-seater and did.
Floyd did that. Floyd put that call in.
Hopped out. Da, 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 da.
Floyd put
let
that car
11 off and then get back in.
All right, so did the video at least go down?
Yeah. They
So
fixed it.
that's some New York shit, boy.
And they was in the cop car, ironically.
So they in the cop car. Somebody started shooting. They duck. Niggas run, scatter. Come back. We finna shoot the video anyway.
No, I think they was already getting ready to rap. I think 6ix9ine was the only one still out there.
So they'll shoot. So and that's the thing. Like, was they shooting at these niggas or just shooting? Period.
No, let me backtrack. I'm not sure if he was the only one out there, but he the only one that said something afterwards. Everybody else ain't say nothing on no social media or nothing. Cassanova, Uncle Murda, 50
So we
Cent.
wouldn't really know about it unless he said something.
Yeah. But they said it did go down as far as it was a shooting.
Or somebody was shooting.
No, they said the white Porsche thing and all that shit was true. White Porsche pulled up, nigga hopped out, let off 11 shots, and then hopped back in.
Why? You know what, bro?
But it's so many niggas on there that
it could have been a random.
It could have been for any of them niggas. It could have been for Cass. It could have been for Uncle Murda. It could have been for 50 Cent.
Where was they shooting it at? It was in one of their hoods comfortable?
It was in New York somewhere on top of...
It's a lot of hoods in New York.
Yeah. I don't even know if they was in the hood because it looked like they was on the rooftop or something.
All right.
So I don't know. It could have been like a parking garage or some shit.
I don't know. But like I said, when you famous for dumb shit, that's the type of shit that happen, man. That's why 6ix9ine trying to change his life. But I mean, not 6ix9ine, but Cass. Shouts out to Cass. He trying to change it and trying not to be as gangster because that's the type of shit that happens.
Yeah, we can transition to him too if you want to. Since you said Cass.
Yeah, we gonna get into Cass, but because I'm trying to, because I know we just talked about NBA YoungBoy last week about him getting ran up on by some Mexicans.
Yeah.
Or some essays or vatos in a hood because he shoot the video in Watts. And I just want to know, like, was they, like, who hood was they in? Because, I mean, it could have been that if it's not from a specific individual, because anybody gets shot at, somebody just was shooting. That's pretty much like a get the fuck away from here type.
But you got to kind of think of it, too. I'm not 100% sure, but most of the niggas, all of them niggas is Brooklyn niggas, with the exception of Cass, East New York, but I think that's right outside of Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of like a Brooklyn thing. So it could have been from anywhere else.
Were they in Brooklyn though?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. I know they was on a rooftop, but
we got to find out where the fuck these niggas was at.
I just know they was in New York.
And New York big as fuck. So just say they just in New York.
But shit,
all them barrels.
But nigga, that's what I'm saying. You can go to another borough easy if you want to get down on a nigga.
Yeah,
especially
facts.
if you know where they gonna be at.
Facts. And that's, you know, so like I said, but I'm glad ain't nobody get shot and die. That's a good thing.
Then 6ix9ine get on the on fucking live stream and call out whoever did it pussies and all that shit.
This nigga, dog.
I don't know what he whiffing for, bro. He gonna catch a
Ain't
real good
that,
bite. I think they're gonna catch him eventually.
Ain't nobody, nope.
I think it's gonna happen when he ain't as hot as he is.
The reason why ain't nobody gonna catch him, bro, is because first off, he is as hot as he is. Second off, everything he do is pre-planned.
But you don't think he gonna cool down and then shit ain't gonna be as structured as it used to be?
The funniest thing about this nigga is, remember they released a video of him in Chicago?
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock in the morning for 5 seconds just to say he was in there on the block?
Yeah. He hopped in and hopped out.
That's what he do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, nigga, we don't know what car you pulling up in, none of that, nigga. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody out here, my nigga, but that's the type of shit he do. And he kind of proved niggas wrong. It just in that light, though. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that, but I feel like he only getting that shit because he hot right now.
What you mean?
Because he's like, he flaming hot, so he getting a lot of attention and he getting the security and the money is flowing. But I feel like eventually when that shit started, he have to scale back when the money ain't coming in as strong. That's when somebody gonna catch him slipping. Because he ain't gonna have as many security as he used to have. He ain't gonna have as many niggas that he used to have around because he ain't gonna have enough money to support all that shit.
Well, he got the right people behind him.
Yeah, right now.
Because they protect him.
Yeah, while the money is good. But shit get funny when the nigga ain't breadwinning like he used to.
I guess he gonna have to cross that bridge when he get there.
Yeah.
But right now, they're making sure he moving properly. Everything is pre-planned. If I'm talking shit about a motherfucker...
But if that's the case, then how he get robbed? By some niggas that he...
Man, that nigga, you said that nigga ain't get robbed.
I said, I don't know, but supposedly...
You said the turnaround on that jewelry was too fast.
For me, but I ain't no professional. So if you got the right money, you can get anything made fast, but... I don't know,
Man,
nigga. I feel like they gonna get to
weeks.
It do, bro. It would take months.
You know what I mean? To get the mold.
I had a chain made, nigga, and that shit took 5 weeks, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So the molding and all that shit. Like, come on now, bro. Like your shit get robbed. You get robbed, and then 2 days later you got the same shit. You feel me? Like, I ain't fucking with it. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to keep. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stay on that shit because that shit was kind of lame. Now, but I do want to talk about Cass. Now, I thought I saw something. Did he turn himself in or some shit like that?
Yeah, he turned himself in.
For what?
Supposedly he was at a diner.
And we talking about Cassanova, not Cassidy's.
Yeah, Cassanova from New York.
Right.
He was in a diner, him and his niggas. Girl was across from, she eating her food and shit, but I guess she wanted to Instagram or Snapchat her food, supposedly. It looked like she was taking video of this nigga. She probably did up the camera on that nigga or whatever. He told her to stop recording. Supposedly they got in an incident. Allegedly he punched her and she had a black eye and all this shit and took her phone. So they wanted him for assault and I think it was robbery. But then later on that same day after he I guess he bonded out, he released a clip of supposedly the girl saying that, telling her lawyer that he ain't do nothing to her. So
her lawyer like, fuck that, we gotta
ain't no telling. He was like, nigga, and I hope the blogs put it up.
Fuck them lawyers, man. That you know, Cass, I get it, bro, but you gotta stay out of trouble, dude. Like, nigga, you want to take off for real?
Yeah, for real.
You gotta stay out of trouble.
You got to, bro, because there's so many pitfalls and so many people.
It ain't like just bagging up coke, nigga. Like, you eating. I get it, but you a star.
There's so many people that's like waiting on the opportunity to get down on somebody like that. So you have to watch your ass at all times. You got to watch the people who are around you, setting you up, all type of shit.
All type of shit, though. That shit just crazy, dude. You know, I don't know. I feel a way about that shit. Like, no, I don't want this nigga punching a bitch, but at the same time, like, you chose that life, bro.
Yeah.
People want to see you. They want to Instagram. Like, that's the world we live in. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You can't be running around knocking niggas out because they taking pictures.
I mean, you
just
can't.
Make sure you get the good side, nigga.
You stupid.
I'm being real.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta allow certain niggas like a grace period to adjust. He just ain't adjusted all the way yet.
But he was talking like he was.
But ain't no telling. He might have not even did this shit, and we might just be like going off the handle as far as saying he did.
I don't think we going off the handle. I'm just saying if he did.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think. Like I said,
I wouldn't even have said nothing to girl. You feel me? I'm sitting here eating. I ain't doing shit.
That's why I said he ain't all the way adjusted yet, because he would have knew better not to say nothing, or he would have sent somebody over there instead of him going over there.
Oh, I would have went over there like, oh, you come here, let's get on the snap. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Or let's get this, like you said, just get this shit out the way so I can go back to my day.
So I can go back to eating and shit. You feel me? Yeah. Like it's different ways.
But
to
like we was
shit.
talking about on the other episode, certain fans don't just want that one interaction. They want to think they can chill with you for the night or something, or try to like slide in, and then you have to really put that stern, like, get the fuck away.
I mean, in that public sense, I mean, I get it, because you like, this bitch might say some crazy shit afterwards, me too type shit, but I got 5 other motherfuckers with me, and we in a public. Everybody gonna see me leave without you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking. But in the moment, you know, everybody, you know, you never know in the moment, man. In the moment, you might do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. As long as I ain't famous for dumb shit.
That's why I said I have to give you your picture and then I'll go on by my business. If I have to sacrifice me leaving the spot just because I don't want all the attention, then so be it, if that's the case. But
right now, did you have anything else on the docket?
Shit, nah, not that I had offhand.
All right, so I want to ask you a question, Jay.
What's up?
Are you watching football this year?
I don't think so.
Have you watched the game?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
I ain't even think about it, to be honest with you.
I mean, well, I flicker on the TV and shit like that. I seen it was a Lions game or some shit like that. And my neighbor, he always got a habit of inviting his homeboys over and shit, and they watch the game. And I came out on my way to the studio today. I'm like, they like, what's up, boy? About to watch the game, nigga? What's up? Y'all niggas watching the game?
Yeah, some
niggas try to preach like, yeah, man, these motherfuckers crazy. But you about to get your ass in there and watch that game, though.
Yeah, for real.
Man,
that's why I don't respect that shit. Not only because
what part you don't do respect, the boycotting or like niggas watching it? Like,
no, the people who's acting like they for the cause but they not willing to give it up.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways. You have to make a sacrifice.
Sacrifice. That shit, man, you know what, bro? Like, I learned a long time ago, bro, that every nigga got their own wars, bro.
Yeah.
And their own battles that they gonna fight. And some of that shit just ain't in their radar. They're like, bro, I don't care about that shit. When you really should. But, you know, just like the whole, like, police shoot niggas and shit like that. Like, it's all good when, you know what I'm saying, it ain't you or your people.
Yeah.
But you ready to motherfucking ride.
And that's why I understand, like, if you're not willing to go and, you know what I'm saying, put in the work as far as, like, I'm going to stand out here and stand for my niggas, at least do the little bit and not watch the shit. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? That's the smallest, that's the most minuscule thing you can do as far as the cause. Yeah. Is not watch that shit.
That's a fact.
So, I don't respect you if you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? That shit, them niggas ain't for us. They already dogged the players by not giving them niggas guaranteed contracts and shit like that. NBA players out here eating, and them niggas don't get pounded like nearly as bad as a football player do.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't expect anything or have any expectation when it come to people.
Yeah. Now,
just because I know niggas don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just doing their thing, bro.
And that's the fucked up part about the whole thing. Nigga, it's just like we have to stand with each other at least. Like I said, nigga, act like you don't speak against it, even if you ain't all the way for it.
And niggas will, yeah, nigga, that shit fucked up, nigga. But what you
don't
doing?
Say nothing, nigga.
But what you doing though?
It's better than not to say nothing, nigga.
Man, I try to have conversations with niggas like that, bro. Like,
because that give the other side fuel, nigga. Because they like, oh, all of y'all don't feel like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Y'all got a subsection right there that don't feel like that, nigga.
That shit, I don't know, bro. But, like, don't watch football.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I mean, but it's a little league. Watch the little league. Them little niggas be getting it in.
Yeah, even the college niggas, I ain't tripping over them niggas either. But the NFL, fuck them niggas.
I ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? What's our time like?
Shit, we ain't even hit the hour yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
it was a fuckery week, but it was a light week too, though.
Yeah, it was a light week. You want to get into some advice shit, personal shit? What you want to
do? We can do that, I guess.
What you got?
I told you I had a rough week this week, man. I ain't.
So what's up?
I know. I'm really, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. I'm tired of working for another motherfucker, man. That shit bothers the fuck out of me, dude.
Yeah, that's why I was going through my whole thing for the last couple months. But you know what,
though? Like, I'm not having issues at work. It's just the position I'm in now. I took on more responsibility, a supervisor role. And I'm not regretting it. But I'm like...
It's a lot harder than what you...
It's not harder, bro. It's just... I got incompetent people above me.
Okay.
You feel me? And I know, and I see it. So that shit just... it's one of them things.
It bothers you. Like, you feel like you can do their job better than they can do it, for real.
I don't say that. I just, when it pertains to my section,
you're getting a job done.
of what I do.
Yeah.
I know you don't know what the fuck going on. I know you don't. So listen, shut the fuck up. Listen, this is what's going on. This is how it's gonna work, and this is how it's gonna happen. Period.
Yeah.
But when question, don't ask me shit. I just told you what the fuck it is. And my patience is so thin. You feel what I'm saying? That I like the way I talk to my plant manager, bro. Like they be like, bro, did you catch this nigga fucking a man or something? Cause the way he deal with you, bro, he don't deal with you like he deal with everybody else. My plant manager is a dickhead, bro. Like he done made niggas cry in that bitch, bro. Like that's how he talk to people.
Nigga, my plant manager done threw bottles at supervisors, bro.
I done already established my dominance in that bitch. I ain't for it. I ain't doing that. Now, anybody who going through anything at work, it's a way to assert yourself and let motherfuckers know that you're not for the fuck shit without cussing at them or disrespecting them.
Yeah.
Or threatening their life and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? It's a look. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like I said, I got to pull my black privilege out, my angry black man. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to see that. They literally will send me an email versus telling me something sometimes. If it's something that's like, that I have to do, like oh, well, this happened, can you take care of this? Like, they won't tell me to my face, they'll email it to me. Because they know they're going to get angry black man.
Yeah. I mean, shit. You got to learn how, like, shit, you do the job good, so they got to deal with it.
But it don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just see that shit. So, it makes me handle them. Cause I know they shook and I know they scared. And I tell niggas like if I'm outside, I'm sitting in the car or something like that, and I'm on lunch, and I see my plant man, I know he looking for me. He'll open up the door, he'll see me in the truck, and then he'll walk back in. That's because one time I was on break, I was eating, and he walked up to me to tell me something, and I let him finish talking, and I looked at him in his eyes, and I was like, I'm on lunch. He looked at the clock and then walked off. He was pissed. But after that, he never bothered me while I'm on lunch. Yeah. At all.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
Don't fuck with me, bro. You feel me? I don't know. It's I know it's different shows, different folks. Everybody working some place different. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not for that shit, bro. And I know I'm smarter than you. You feel me? I know that. Without a shadow of a doubt. And me and this guy, we have conversations, like regular conversations.
Yeah.
Like about shit. Like I know shit about him that nobody else know. Because he, in a way, kind of trusts me. Or he might be just be scared and he just want to talk.
Yeah.
On some 48 Laws type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm not for the shit. And he know that. So he approached me in a different way than he do anybody else. And they be tripping over that shit, bro. They be like, bro, like, I don't know what the fuck you did to him or what you got on him, but he do not fuck with you like that. None of them do. I don't know. But like I said, I just had a hard week, bro. And it's just, I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit, bro.
I've been tired of that shit, bro. That's why I'm saying, we gonna make sure this shit pop and we get something going so we can at least, like, get in the lane, because neither one of us like authority. We already know that, especially somebody who ain't smarter than us.
That's the thing. Like, I don't mind. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't mind authority, but I don't like the word. Like, you have to change the word for me. You feel me? Like when niggas be like, well, you know, where the boss? I don't got no boss. His name ain't Plant Boss.
Yeah,
it's a manager.
Manager, yeah.
I don't got no boss.
Yeah,
my wife is the boss, nigga. Sometimes.
I'm the boss.
You feel me? I'm a boss.
Yeah.
I just see how people look at shit. You know what I mean? And they like it bothers me. Like they look at the spectrum, like so different. Like and they lazy. And it's a lot of white people that's lazy. Like it's a chick at my job right now. I'm not gonna say her name. She always talk. She a talking motherfucker.
Yeah.
She got her degree in human resources. You know what she do at the job? She a janitor. And I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? Well, you know, I gotta. That's her voice. That's how she talks though. It's irritating the shit.
But at that point, you kind of like wasting your skills. They got an HR department here. What
are you doing? Well, you know, I gotta do this. You're lazy. It ain't just black people. White people lazy as fuck too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They be comfortable. And I'm not a comfortable nigga, bro. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I think people look when I talk about comfortability, like I feel like people look at it like I always want more. You know what I mean? It's a slippery slope because it's
an addiction, but it's a good addiction.
But I would rather have that kind of addiction than be addicted to some pills or some shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I just always want more. I know it's better. You feel what I'm saying? And bigger don't necessarily mean better. But if you ask any woman on this planet, they'll tell you different. I'm just saying, my nigga. So yes, I want a bigger house.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yes, I want a bigger bank account.
Want a better car?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Is like there, like nigga, like we live in a world, like nigga, where you literally can do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anything you want. You don't need nobody no more. You don't need $100 million budget to shoot a movie.
And that's what I look at it. Like when I be at work, bro, it's hard for me to care wholeheartedly about some shit that really don't give. Like I don't give a fuck about. It don't
apply to you, right?
So I do the job, but at this point, nigga, they done wore me down so much that they only get the bare minimum out of nigga. I go to work and do whatever I gotta do just to stay afloat, and I get the fuck out of there.
Right.
And then I get back to real life and try to grind this shit out because I can't have, like you said, motherfuckers that's incompetent and not as smart as me delegating shit to me.
Right.
And I have to go back and fix the fuck ups
throughout
the way. That's not my job. Mm-hmm. My job is to do the job, not to correct shit that you do wrong. You get what I'm saying? So nigga, when we bosses, we can correct other niggas fuck ups and then fire them and then go on by our business and do what we gotta do. But I feel like another motherfucker can follow us because they know that they in the good hands. Like some niggas who really like take the craft and believe in it, and you know what I'm saying. Them niggas, I feel like they there getting a check just like me, but they just taking it a little bit different. Man. You know what I'm saying?
All them like I don't know, bro. Like that shit just you wouldn't believe the shit that I hear from people and the shit that they did in life.
Yeah.
And I look where they at now. And they feel away. Like when I say shit like I ain't about to be here forever. Like y'all niggas tripping.
Yeah, they do, bro.
How much they pay me?
They look at, and you can tell niggas, certain niggas will start looking at you weird because you don't sit there and be grinding in that bitch and be enslaved to them niggas like they do.
I'm not doing that, man.
Me neither, bro.
Too smart for that.
Yeah, bro.
You a plant. Nigga, you been working at this plant for so long, you a plant.
I know too much, my nigga.
That shit, I don't know, bro. That shit crazy as hell, dude.
J. Cole said some shit that fucked me up and it made me think about it. Like, he was like, niggas be working jobs like for $12 an hour, $10 an hour and shit like that. Like $10 and $12 is worth an hour of your time. Like, when you add that shit don't measure out, bro.
No, it don't. But it's easy to say that when you a millionaire. When you ain't got a family to take care of. That nigga just had his kid.
I understand that.
I respect any nigga that work $10 or $12.
But I understand with that mind frame, bro. If you think about it, nigga, you can be more constructive.
Steve Harvey said the same thing.
My girl, nigga, in an hour, I go to work. I ain't gonna say how much I make, but I make a nice amount.
Right.
She can go do a photo shoot and make more than what I make in an hour at that job, and I'm humping my ass, and she just go for an hour and snap some pictures. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's ways to make that money. So I understand what he's saying because you can do a lot of other shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
hell yeah.
It's other ways to utilize that time other than sitting on somebody's time clock for the set amount that's not even value,
but like I said,
value.
like I just talked to one of my friends. And it was like, I'm thinking about doing something different. I want to do some business or some shit like that. And I was like, well, what you gonna do? Anytime anybody asks me about business, my first question is, well, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And they like, I don't know. I'm trying to do what? You ain't gonna do business. You don't know what you want to do.
Because what if I had the money and the capital to make that shit come true?
What if I can make it happen right now?
You can't even tell me.
You can't even tell me what you want.
Verbalize that shit to me for real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know who you talking to.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I get it. And, I don't try to deter people away from shit. But you need to know what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And you need to know what the fuck you want out of something.
Especially before you start presenting shit to the world. Nigga, you got to have your shit already steps ahead.
I don't think this particular individual was presenting it to the world. She was talking to me. Like, bro, like, you know what I mean? This, you know what I mean? I want to, I want to do business. And I'm like, well, you talking to the right nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've had several. Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do? You know what I mean? And then I saw something Steve Harvey said the other day. It was like, about being a millionaire. People like, I got $1 million idea. I mean, well, if you got $1 million idea, then make it $1 million. What you need to figure out is how to make $10.
Yeah.
Because if you figure out how to make $10, you can keep making $10, and at some point you will get to $1 million. Yeah. Because you're gonna make a consistent 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For a lot, like not an hour, $10 every few minutes.
And that's the thing. A lot of niggas need the instant gratification. They like the fast money and the fast paced movement, but it's not always like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm saying it's not bad, but you got to know that it's not always gonna be like that.
No, hell no.
You gonna have to figure out a way to have a long game while you doing that shit. So
and you gotta get some shit away for free.
So when that fast shit burn out, then you got the slow burns that's been burning all this time that's already catching up.
Facts.
That's where they fuck up at. They do the fast shit and then they don't feed their core audience, but they do a whole bunch of shows and shit. Right. And the shows don't really mean shit. So when they buzz and they fire is gone, then they ain't got no audience.
Right.
But when you do shit like J. Cole giving away free shit and or you do shit like Nipsey and doing $100 album and shit like that, those niggas is building equity within people, because if they go out and buy $100 album, those are fans for real.
Right.
Because ain't nobody doing that shit for real.
Well, I'm just gonna say I didn't buy the $100 album, but I streamed it.
Nigga, even Hov bought 10,000. Like, nigga, they was like, he was selling those bitches.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying, after he did that shit, he gave them, they didn't even know they was getting free merch and they was getting tickets to the show with their receipt. So it's like, you give back those just niggas that's gonna remember that.
Don't remember that, yeah, facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You gotta build that audience and that slow burn. It means something. That fast money is just only here for now.
Yeah, but it's cool though. It's fast. It's good.
It is if you keep it Most of them niggas spend that shit just as fast as it come in.
I like the instant flip though. I'm not gonna say I live by it, but I like the instant flip. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that's what makes hustler.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's the damn. I just had 20 over here, and now I got 70.
See, I'm not saying that's not a bad thing, but what I'm saying is you have to multitask your mind. You have to have those and be on those missions, but then have the slow burning shit burning.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard when you young and you know what I'm saying, fucking around with 30 and 40,000.
But that's what I'm saying. It's as easy as not buying this chain or this Maybach and go take this money and put it somewhere else.
I'm buying a Maybach.
I feel you, bro. But you ain't got to do it with that when you starting off.
I know. But I'm just saying. You know, I'm just being a nigga right now.
Nigga, I ain't buying a Maybach until I'm $1 million up. If I'm $1 million up and then I go get a Maybach because I got the extras, nigga, I wouldn't buy a Maybach
at $1 million. I'm just saying because you brought up the Maybach. You know what I want? I need that Wraith in my life.
I'm just saying Maybach.
Bring that bitch by my way.
Nigga, my ass, I'm so nigga hood with that shit. I might fuck around and go get me a round 1,500, like the $100,000 edition.
That nigga get a Chevy Deuce, nigga.
Look at that bitch gonna be clean and the motherfucker had chrome everywhere. That bitch gonna be the Hemi in that bitch, everything.
Man, I ain't fucking with you, dog.
Towing boats and shit, nigga. I'm be out here, nigga.
That nigga gonna be collecting scrap metal in that bitch.
Oh no, nigga! You gonna be laughing, nigga. I'm gonna have a luxury boat strapped to the back of that bitch.
Scrap metal in that bitch.
Nigga, you gonna see me and my family,
I'm gonna
nigga,
see you
on that speedboat, nigga. Pulling up to the marina, nigga. We about to get out and party, nigga. What's up?
I'll party it too, bitch.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
I'm in that bitch.
It ain't gonna be no shim sham shit, nigga. It's gonna be some real shit, nigga.
That's funny. Shim sham. That's funny. You know why it's funny, though.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. I ain't gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
But the real listeners know.
Whatever. It's a pun, but whatever.
Damn, I wish I would say something, bro. But I ain't gonna say it. Fuck it.
Stupid. Keep it rolling, bro.
I'm just saying, though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They know my last name, bro.
The real listeners do.
Yeah. It's cool, though.
Oh, what not? They gonna know it in a minute. They gonna know it in a minute. It's cool, though. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't either, man.
I ain't tripping, nigga. You the one.
All right. I don't want to say it, though, but it's cool.
Shit.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Where we at?
Hour.
All right. We can.
Yeah, that's
kind of like this week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, bro? I thought it was going to be like, we kind of breezed by that shit.
Yeah. It wasn't a lot going on, though.
It wasn't. I think it was, but Nicki kind of
dominated it.
Kind of dominated it.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to
Aretha Franklin. Shit, damn. We didn't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we didn't do that.
A Detroit legend.
I met her before.
I did too.
She was nice. I met her like a lot of like her like I don't know if they was her kids or something, but it was a lot of other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They was at the casino. It was rest in peace Aretha Franklin. She has passed.
I didn't meet her like one-on-one. She physically like spoke to. It was like 4 of us standing outside, and we seen her going into the church.
I met her one-on-one.
Okay.
Yeah, but nice lady. Mm-hmm. And you know what? As a diva as she was, you
never would have known that from meeting her.
Nope. She was just like that favorite granny ma. You feel me? Yeah. Like she was nice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin.
Detroit legend. I wonder if they're gonna do her funeral here.
I believe so.
That shit gonna be like when Rosa Parks got her funeral.
Yeah, bro. That shit gonna be backed up.
RESPECT. And for those people who do not know, she was not a Motown artist. I've seen a lot of people saying that shit. She was not signed to Motown.
Nah, she was just from Detroit.
She was just from Detroit, where a lot of motherfuckers were signed to Motown. It was her comrades. But she was with Columbia for the majority of her career, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, God bless the dead. We ain't got no music queued up. I would have ended it like that. But y'all know the RESPECT.
Yeah, for real.
The first time, like before I even knew who Aretha Franklin was, bro, the first time, because don't judge me, The Blues Brothers was like one of my favorite movies growing up.
I seen that shit too, bro.
And when she was on, I'm like, who the fuck is this lady? She was young as hell.
Yeah.
Like in the cooking the little restaurant checking out of her husband, like, bitch, you ain't going to sing with no goddamn Elwood, nigga, you tripping. Got to breaking that shit down.
Yeah.
So shit.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her and shout out to her family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know she was like a rock to y'all niggas.
Yeah, for real.
Hope she left y'all niggas some money.
And what's crazy is I knew a girl who her family did security for the family and shit, and used to be with her every day. And every time she ever post shit about her and shit, she would seem like she was cool as hell, and she even treated the people around her like
yeah. I mean, her era was different though.
Yeah,
she wasn't not a Nicki Minaj. You know, what I'm saying?
Personable.
Yeah, like it's a different era, and she from Detroit, so you know we a different breed of people.
Yeah, for real.
But you know,
we fuck with who fuck with us.
Yeah, so you know we're gonna end the show right there. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin.
Yes, sir.
And I look forward to your funeral. I think it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, they probably gonna play it on the news, so we probably can watch it.
I'm going down to that motherfucker.
He is.
Hell yeah, I love Aretha.
Well, I'm off work, nigga. I might as well.
Listen, nigga, when Michael Jackson died, nigga, we went straight down to Motown.
Yeah,
it was about at least 7,000 people down there.
I was working midnights then, nigga. That shit was
wilding down there, bro. That shit was crazy.
I figured it would be.
That shit was crazy, bro. You had niggas dressed like Mike and shit, dancing and shit. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. It was like all good vibes though.
Yeah,
like everybody, like
it was in commemoration of his life.
Yeah,
bro.
Like you know what I'm saying. Like when he died, bro, that shit hit hard.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, nigga, the king is gone.
I mean, shit, when he used to come up, niggas used to cry and pass out and shit. So imagine when this nigga died, bro.
I think,
knowing the reaction was going to be crazy.
I know we said we was going to end the show, but I want to ask you this because I asked this question earlier to a couple people. Now, Beyonce was just in Detroit, her and Jay.
Yeah.
And my entire timeline
went crazy.
Beyonce is another artist that I respect and I think is very talented. But as far as music, I don't check for her. Like, I'm not looking for the new Beyonce album. I'm not really. Her singles come on, I indulge. You know what I mean? And that's that. And I've already seen Jay in concert. I don't mind seeing Jay again, but I got to see Jay on some real hip hop shit. Like, it's him and a couple other hip hop niggas on the bill.
Okay.
Shouts out to Jay. Shouts out to them though. But concerts. Now I think the tickets was kind of high, like 3 something or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Who would you pay for? Like real shit. Like, what is the ultimate concert for you?
Maybe like a Dirty South Invasion. 2018.
I said the same thing.
2018.
Ooh, that shit would be nasty.
Yeah, that shit would.
But I still don't think I'd pay $300 for it.
For Ross,
I wouldn't do it. I pay like
T.I.,
I pay like maybe 2 something. You know, no problem. But I think the only concert that I pay $500 plus for, it'll have to be the Cash Money reunion concert.
Yeah.
If Birdman, now we're gonna clip this. I want to clip the ultimate concert. All right.
Yeah.
Birdman, get BG the fuck out of jail, bro. Put this shit together. Whatever you owe or whoever you are, my nigga, you will get that shit back, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
On God, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Every fucking city you go to, my nigga, you will sell out.
I'm jumping out the gym. We're recording it on the vlog.
Nigga, I'm in that bitch with a tall tee, some blue jabos, and the soldier rag. I'm not playing. I'm in that bitch real serious, though.
Yeah, for real. Nigga.
I gotta do it all. If I don't see every nigga in that bitch with a white tee on and some blue jabos, you wasn't really a fan, bro. Like, you doing too much.
Yeah.
Nigga, no, we in that bitch. And I'm gonna get a little fake Uzi chain from Beauty Supply Store. I'm gonna get a little Uzi, boy. I'm telling you. Nigga, that's my concert. Right there.
Okay.
That's my ultimate concert. The other one would have been Michael Jackson, but he's no longer here.
I ain't gonna bullshit you, though. If, like, Drake, J. Cole,
and Kendrick
did one.
Crit got to open the show.
Crit.
That'll never, like, you know, I got a name for that show. It was called the We Run Rap Tour.
Yeah. Hey, we still going to J. Cole shit?
I don't know. I didn't even think about this.
I looked at the tickets. They like $70 for the decent ones.
I know how, like I said, I went to that one concert and he did the whole album, and I'm not really impressed with this last project enough to want to go revisit the whole album.
Probably gonna be too.
You know what I mean? But shouts out to Cole, and you know, Cole, so we gonna tag you in this shit. If you want us to come, we'll come. Send us the tickets, nigga.
Hell yeah, fuck with us.
And look at every episode, nigga. I always vouch for you.
I fuck with you too, nigga.
But
especially the KOD, that shit was hard. Even though Dre don't fuck with it.
Don't say that, bro, because I don't not fuck with it. I just feel like he didn't have to go get nigga drums to tap into another crowd. But I get what he was doing. Like, nigga, let me get these nigga drums, and then I'm a bring them in with the nigga
he's
drums.
He's just quiet than the naysayers, nigga. I said he just quiet than the naysayers.
He was preaching on that bitch like he normally do.
But what I'm saying is he's doing it on nigga drums. Niggas say he can't pick beats good, so now he pick good beats, and he gonna steal for next show with the same shit he do.
I think that nigga makes and picks awesome beats, because it's not a beat that I can relate it to.
Yeah.
It's its own individual entity. I've never heard this sound, never heard this beat. That beat is for that song.
But I ain't gonna lie, the ones where he hit. But the ones where he missed, they don't be that good, bro.
Man. Alright, I ain't finna do that with you, dog. Cause nigga,
I'm just saying, I fuck with Cole, bro.
We gonna have a Cole session after we done. Yeah. Now, but it had to be Cash Money. I'll pay $500 plus for Cash Money.
I say Cash Money and a Dirty South Invasion.
Like I said, Dirty South Invasion, I'm in it too.
I got to, bro.
The only way I pay like $500 plus for Dirty South Invasion is Cash Money. Some people for Cash Money got to be on a bill, and Master P and them got to be on a bill. Period.
But Dirty South Invasion, they was like
they was thick. They was thick.
They was, bro. And what it was is it was niggas rotating in and out too. So it was like,
and I get it. Like, I don't got no problem with that, but I have to see like mystical. So you know what I'm saying? Like, now we just said that the replay value on that music is shitty, but it's certain songs, and no disrespect to P, but nigga, I listened to Ice Cream Man the other day, and I was not impressed.
It's just they wasn't mastered good as shit, bro.
Yeah, like, that's probably what it is. If that shit get remastered, I'll take another listen. Yeah. But that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, God, this shit sound like they made the beats all beating on the trunk.
That's when they was doing the reels and shit, bro.
I know that shit. Yeah, that shit wasn't good.
Oh, that shit digital now. They probably could have fucked it up with that. Because I listened to Notorious, Life After Death, and what's the first album called?
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die. I listened to both of those remastered, bro. So much better.
Flawless.
So much better.
All right, so, but like I said, now I want y'all to vote. I want y'all to tell us what is y'all ultimate concert and what would y'all pay for it?
Yeah. You know, we can do over 200. I mean, yeah, over under 200. Or you want to do 300?
You can do whatever. Like, what is the ultimate concert for you? What are the artists, and what would you pay for the tickets?
Because at the end of the day, we gonna kind of compare it to Beyonce shit. Mm-hmm. So we can say hers was what, 300?
It was 350 plus, if I'm not mistaken. I know one of my comrades.
So we do over under 350.
And it was a couple niggas on my timeline that was close, nigga. I'm talking about they can see a bump on Beyonce's face, nigga. That's how close they was.
Yeah, I seen some Snapchat videos like that.
I'm like, oh shit, nigga, you looking at this motherfucker. But Little Caesars ain't that big anyway, if you ever been.
I'm not paying that much for no goddamn Jay-Z or Beyonce tickets.
If it's Jay, it'll have to be Rockefeller. Which I know it never happened, just because of the politics. But it'd have to be.
I don't even know if I do it just for Rockefeller itself.
Beans.
I'm thinking they have to recreate that tour where they had like DMX, they had like Method Man and Redman.
Nigga, you talking about having no voice after that bitch, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Not a one. I'm rapping every word.
I pay that much for that. But I don't know about Rockefeller by itself.
No, I mean you got Chris and Neef, bro. Because with Rockefeller is you got.
If they did Dipset and all that shit,
that's Rockefeller.
But Dipset don't fuck with them niggas like that.
But that's what I'm saying. It'll have to be that. You got Dipset and you got
State Property.
Nigga, cut it out, bro. Yeah. I'm all in that bitch.
I mean, I do it if it's all of them, but I don't think it'll be that.
I won't go over 5, but I'll pay 5.
Yeah, I think I pay 5 for that.
I pay 5 just cause like nigga, I already know.
That's a once in a lifetime thing. That's like that Bad Boy reunion shit.
I don't think I'd have paid that for that.
I wouldn't have, because that wasn't my era like that.
No, it was. I think it was our era. I just don't think.
I think we caught the.
Because I mean, was Total.
It was no, you right? Because I Need a Girl and all that shit. But
not even that. You had to go take all the way back to Total. Like,
yeah,
they had Total. Then Puff had this one nigga named Jerome, young nigga. He was a singer. He had one record.
He ain't had him.
See, you know what I'm saying? He was an artist, and the record was a good record. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got, and then plus you got like Biggie not alive, so I couldn't that just
Keith
off
Murray,
of that.
Craig Mack not alive.
Right, I can't do that. I can't play that game.
Yeah,
you feel me? But it's still, you know what I mean. You got the Locks. Oh no, that's Rough Riders.
No, that's still they started off with Bad Boy.
They started off with Bad Boy, but so they'd be touring twice because if you do the Rough Riders, you got DMX, the Locks.
But they ain't gonna never get that shit together just because DMX can't get his shit together for real.
All it takes is for one nigga to do it. If Birdman, listen here, Birdman, if you do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Get BG out, even if it's on work release. On some real shit. Like, let this nigga tour. You feel what I'm saying?
Because when the New Edition shit came out, you seen New Kids on the Block came back out.
Man,
all the type of shit came back out.
Let BG out for work release so we can get this concert, so we get this tour popping. Nigga, Cash Money taking over for the 99 in the 2000, nigga.
You gotta get that nigga Turk in the gym, bro. It ain't gonna look right, bro.
He getting fat.
You know, Wayne is small.
It don't matter. It's still, I don't give a fuck. It's still Turk, bro. I don't give a fuck. They gonna look like the number 10 standing up at that motherfucker.
Wayne gonna look like SpongeBob and Patrick.
I get it, but it's still like that's my ideal concert. It got to be Cash Money.
I think that'll be
just
hard.
because them niggas was so important.
Yeah, especially
to my childhood.
Yeah, mine too, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? I know Leaders Beauty Supply done got a lot of money from a nigga for going in that bitch buying them goddamn soldier rags.
Yeah, bro.
And then nigga have 3 of them bitches. You got one on your head, one on your wrist, and one hanging out the back pocket.
Nigga,
y'all know.
Shit, our leads that we had over here, nigga, we used to come out that bitch and there used to be a nigga selling tapes, VHSs.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got Baller Blocking, bro. I watched that movie a million fucking times, bro.
Like, come on.
Just because I fuck with them niggas that
check me out, nigga.
You stupid, nigga. But that shit was the shit,
that
bro.
That was the shit, bro.
I'm young as hell. That nigga.
I think I watched the first time with you. You had that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
Guerrilla Warfare, nigga. That was our shit, nigga. Block is hot, nigga.
I'm about to play that shit. That shit better be on Amazon, dog.
I got the shit, nigga. If you ain't got it,
it don't matter. It's better be on Amazon. But
I listened to that Lights Out Lil Wayne album like last week, bro. And that shit was
hard.
Yeah, it's still hard, bro. And it's funny because you
don't count it.
I just about to say that he don't count it on his discography at all, bro. And I don't know why.
That shit irks my fucking nerves.
It might be better because
the card like go ahead, my bad.
The Block is Hot. It got maybe like 2 or 3 big singles on it, but other than that, the music ain't as good as Lights Out, bro.
Listen, the Carter 1 was a good album.
Yeah,
but the Carter 2 is better than the Carter 1.
Yeah, I think so too.
Period. So, like you gotta count Lights Out. You gotta count Block is Hot. He don't count them 2 albums at all. His discography to him starts at the Carter.
And then he say, even that fucking 500 degrees or no, is it 400 degrees?
It's 500 degrees.
500 degrees. Yeah, what he did, and he had the
Juvenile diss on there.
All my niggas. What is it?
All my niggas on there. My niggas. That shit. You got squad shit. Like it's like nigga. That's a concert. I will be there literally for 5 hours, bro. I would do 5 hours.
But see, and that's the thing though. If Wayne did those type of concerts, I would go pay that much just to go see Wayne. If he did all of it, if he would go back in his discography.
See, that was my argument with Prince because I said, you know what, like Lord, you know, rest his soul, but Prince was another guy that I would love to see in concert. But because I'm not like I'm a Purple Rain nigga.
Yeah. So if he ain't doing Purple Rain,
if you ain't doing Purple Rain, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah. And I'm not saying that the shit not good.
It's just
not good to me.
Yeah, that ain't
nigga, it's not better than Purple Rain, my nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's why I never went to a Wayne concert, and I was so disappointed in myself for not going. But if he not gonna do all the shit that made me,
you gonna even be more disappointed.
It's gonna make me not like his
bro, like why he ain't do this, bro?
Because he gonna be doing songs that I really don't give a fuck.
I would be in that
crowd
yelling shit out like, nigga, you better do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, don't play.
I'll be the nigga that one night to get that nigga to play a song he ain't never performed for real. Like I had the whole crowd
even if you yell
shit.
out a song, that nigga be like, you said what? Like I don't even perform that, but fucking play it. We gonna get it in, nigga. Stop playing.
Nigga gotta go search for it in his own shit.
Man, when I saw Jay-Z, it was Jay, Jeezy, and Trey Songz. Mm-hmm. And Jay, you know, Jay dope because Jay used a live band.
Yeah.
And that shit just make that shit even more dope.
Like, and it's easier, bro, because them niggas can if they remember the song, they can put that shit together.
Remember that? What was that Snoop Dogg song? The I Wanna Rock Right Now. Nigga, that beat so
hard. It had that Rod bass sample.
So, you know Jay did a remix to that shit.
Yeah.
And he performed that shit, bro. And when I tell you, nigga, the entire Palace was like lit, my nigga. Like, that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah, Snoop got a one on that one. Yeah,
that nigga. I'm like Jay is a nigga that, like I said, I have to be on some hip hop shit. I don't want to see him and Beyonce.
But you gotta remember, Jay is the nigga who notorious for doing B-side songs on his concert.
Oh yeah. It was the dopest shit is when at the end of the show, it had to be about 11 o'clock. So I guess he was gonna spend like 15 minutes running through Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
And this was the Blueprint 3 tour. And he was like, you know, I appreciate all my Blueprint 3 fans for coming out. but this part of the show ain't for y'all. Right now, there ain't no traffic on the freeway. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. This is for my Reasonable Doubt fans, the niggas that been with me since day one. And he started going, bro, and I knew every fucking word, bro. And I wasn't a fan of Reasonable Doubt, though. I didn't listen to Reasonable Doubt till probably after The Dynasty.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I knew of the album, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wasn't checking for Reasonable Doubt. And I ended up listening to it, and I thought that shit was like a classic.
That was the first thing that, like, when I started getting into Jay-Z,
yeah,
that's where I started from.
The Reasonable Doubt.
Because it was so, like, critically acclaimed and big and shit. So I wanted to hear that first and see if it lived up to it. So I listened to it. It wasn't my favorite shit. But as I started moving up, I seen the progression and seen how the shit just, like, unfolded. Yeah. And then by the time you get to, like, nigga... You get to the Black album, nigga, that shit is just like, this nigga's a fucking genius. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's
a lot of niggas, like, I didn't listen to T.I., like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
But after Urban Legend, I listened to I'm Serious.
Yeah, trap music was my first shit.
Nigga. Yeah. This shit hurt, bro. Like,
Urban Legend was my favorite.
Urban Legend dope, but, you know, like, but that's the thing, like, everybody, even J. Cole's first project, The Warm Up. I didn't listen to The Warm Up until after I listened to Friday Night Lights. Because that's what I was...
You know what's funny? I listened to it in that order, too.
Because I was giving Friday Night Lights before I was giving The Warm Up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, well, let me listen to this. And I was like, oh, shit.
That's just like Drake, though. Like, you listen to So Far Gone, but you don't listen to...
I had that Houston Atlanta, I had the So Far Gone shit.
No, I'm saying you listen to So Far Gone, but he had October's very own, and then it was...
Casino or some shit like that?
Nah, it got another name. It had a cover where he had, like, it was like an autumn cover where he had a whole bunch of leaves falling.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but he had a mixtape before that. Yeah. And that shit was hard, bro. Yeah. And so it's like, it set you up for it. And if you go back, certain, like, Wayne ain't gonna lie, his shit further, like, deeper in his discography is way better than the earlier shit because he wasn't as lyrical, like, in 98 and shit like that. Yeah. But... You know it's still the replay value still good on it.
Yeah, because me personally, I take that nigga mixtapes over anything.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I take his mixtape. That nigga Wayne got it.
He's the original beat killer, nigga.
That nigga will make you forget about the original song.
He was the only artist that did like 100 and something features in a year, bro.
Yeah,
like he was just like murdering everybody's shit, nigga. Yeah. So shout out to Wayne, bro, for being one of the greats.
So, that's why like I said, we're gonna tag Birdman in this shit. Birdman, you better get that Cash Money shit going, man.
Oh no, it's a rap on that shit. Huh? You know they consolidated it, Young Money. It's it ain't no more Young Money no more.
So it's just Cash Money.
Nah, they not signed. They just signed to Universal. So Wayne is signed directly to Universal now.
They still can do the fucking Cash Money tour. They always been signed to Universal.
Oh no, they can. But I'm just saying, like it's no Cash Money affiliation.
You niggas got to stop going to jail, man, so everybody can be out at the same time.
Yeah, for real.
I knew I'm pretty sure once BG get out,
yeah,
that's gonna be a talk. Like we need to go on and kick this shit off.
Yeah, for sure. You already know.
You feel what I'm saying? Even like just because I see
especially Birdman, with this shit being settled.
Yeah, so.
It's more opportunity for them niggas to be like, okay, we can get a bag together.
Yeah. So, Birdman, let's get this shit rolling. And this has been episode 31 of Wordplay The Podcast. I'm your host, Dre Parker.
What up? It's your man, Big Jay.
Now, for new people, like, subscribe, share. YouTube, for old people,
iTunes.
Like, subscribe, share. We are on iTunes as well for you Apple niggas.
Yes, sir.
So, check us out. This has been Wordplay The Podcast. Let's get it.
Episode 31, nigga. We out.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.